What's good YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Momo from Barber, and it's another episode of haircut tutorial, hair of the world, and today's edition is Costa Rica. And so we got Sebastian from Costa Rica, and he told me his hair on the side is growing a little bit too much, so he wants to trim it down a little bit. So that's what I gave him, mid fade. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. So as usual, we always start with putting the hair down, and I'm making sure that all the hair is combed and brushed down. I'm using number 3 guard level all the way close, and I'm evening out the hair length on the side of his hair, and I'm just going up and down, and I'm making sure all the hair has the same length. So this is super important for like starting off the base. Alright, so the next step is take off the guard, and I'm using my Xiaomi 1987 model and no guard level all the way closed, and I'm creating my first skyline around this hair. So notice how the guideline is dropped to the back. It's because you don't want to create high in the back, otherwise it will look a little bit weird for hair types like this. So I'm creating a drop fade for him. And after creating the first guideline, take off the bulk of hair underneath, and this is just to clean up the process. I sometimes use trimmer, but this time I'm just using the bulky hair clippers and clean up the bottom. Open up the lever and go up and create your second guideline about 1 inch, and make sure to have consistent length throughout this hair. Alright, so now we want to erase that first guideline, so I'm closing up the lever again, flicking out that line. So notice how I'm using my wrist, and see how I'm using my wrist to flick out the line instead of actually digging in. So this is the important part, and as I go up, I open up the lever just halfway so I don't, and make sure not to cross that second guideline. And put your number 1 guard and open up the lever all the way and go up and create your third guideline about 1.5 inches once again. Switch to 0 guard, or they call it a half guard, and close up the lever and flick that second guideline. And this is also exactly the same step as the first flicking out process. Okay, so put your number 2 guard and close up the lever and go up and flick that third guideline. This is a process to blend in and to perfect the fade. Okay, so we still see some bulky lines and dark spots, so I'm using 1.5 guard, lever halfway open to kind of like blend in even more smooth before I'm getting into the detail work. So switch back to number 1 guard, and this is the detail work. I'm using corner of my blade. I'm not creating a harsh guideline. I'm not going up too strong, too far away. So I'm just staying my ground, and I'm using my corner, and I'm just cutting down tiny bits of the hair. Number 3 guard, level all the way close, and this is to blend in the fade on the side and to the hair on top. Sebastian wanted his top hair to be a little bit shorter, so I'm using number 4 guard to even out the hair on top. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think and leave a comment down below and give me some feedback, and I hope to see you very soon. Peace.